What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hopefully you're all doing well and having a really great day. Today, as you can see, this is my DIY solar shed, and we are going to vinyl side this thing today because the wife wants it done. I was originally going to plan on painting this guy. If you guys saw the last video, I made a boo-boo and I actually messed up the overhang here for vinyl siding, which I figured out for the time being, and I think it looks pretty decent actually. So I'm happy with the way it's going to be, but we're going to, again, vinyl side this whole side here. I'm going to end up doing some PVC trim, like white trim here, all the way around the base and the, the top there. And then we're going to end up just painting all of this stuff white and actually adding a railing at a later date. But for right now, we need to focus on getting this place sided. But before we do that, we have to actually get some Tyvek paper around the unit. I actually do have some left over right here that I am planning on using, and if I run out, I run out, but we're gonna at least wrap the bottom and try to get this whole thing covered with whatever is left here. Realistically, I don't really care about this. It's a shed for tools and shit, literal shit. So hopefully this is enough to cover it, but first let's go grab a stapler from my basement. We need a few other tools and then we should be good to go. All right, so to get the Tyvek paper around the whole shed itself, I need to get a hammer stapler that I have. Actually, I got a nice Milwaukee one. Just turn the lights in here so I can see what in the hell's going on. There's my solar setup, my new Bitcoin stuff. You guys didn't see that. I got the Bitcoin solar miners running off of solar now, as well as some of these guys. Sun just came up. It's like 9 or 10 a.m. actually, and yeah, I don't have anything else in the trailer on, but those are working pretty good in here. All right, so this is my hammer stapler from Milwaukee, by the way. It is like the best hammer stapler you'll ever get. It doesn't get jammed up like those shitty DeWalt ones. No offense to anybody that loves DeWalt, but you can see it's got the feed right there. You just drop the staples in and slam this thing forward and she's good to go. So got that. Gotta grab, I think I have a box of staples. Oh, I do right here. Duh, right in front of my face. We got staples. All right, cool. So we should be good. Throw that Tyvek up. All right, Tyvek paper. We got the stapler, staples, my hammer, the nails. We got some tin snips to cut the siding because my vinyl siding scissors, I don't know where they are. I have 2 pairs. I have no idea where they are, but I'm gonna go see if I can find my actual Milwaukee scissors. If I'm not mistaken, I think they're in my camper because I take them camping, but this is the siding that we're gonna be throwing on. It's literally the same color as my house, which is cool. So I'm gonna have to carry all this shit over there in a few, but let's see. You guys never seen inside my camper. This camper's the balls, by the way. Ugh, big old bed. It's got a little, this thing converts into a bed. I actually got bunk beds back here, which is pretty dope for the kids. And then it's got like a full-size bathroom. It's freaking huge. That shower is like I don't even know, it's a little over 3 feet by 3 feet. And a pair of channel locks. Ooh, jawbreaker. Where are my scissors? Oh, there they are. Ha! All right, I knew they were here. These are the emergency scissors. So these guys actually can be used to, or they're made for like sheet metal guys, right? To cut their insulation and all that. That's why they got the inch markings there. I'm wondering if this is strong enough to cut through the vinyl versus having to use the tin snips. I'll probably use the tin snips on the thick part, and maybe I'll use these on the thinner stuff, but I mean, we'll see. It's either that or I gotta use my grinder. So some scissors are better than no scissors, and we got everything else. I should be able to make do for the day with this stuff. So let's, I guess, start Tyvek. But just before we do that, let's hear a quick word from today's video sponsor.
Crypto Miner Bros is the ultimate destination for all of your crypto mining needs. Founded in 2018, this company specializes in top quality ASIC miners from brands like Bitmain, Goldshell, and many others. Whether you're a newbie or a pro, they offer competitive prices, fast shipping, and easy payment options worldwide. Pay with bank transfer, Bitcoin, or even other cryptocurrencies, no cash needed. The prices you see on their website include taxes, shipping, and DDP to your door, so there are no surprises at checkout. Join tens of thousands of satisfied customers who trust Crypto Miner Bros for their hardware fulfillment, transparent prices, and world-class service. Check out CryptoMinerBros.com, link down below.
So we got the Tyvek up. Little we had anyways. I forgot I used this when I redid my basement. Actually, you can see the plaster on it and stuff. It's like all chalky. Got me completely covered. But that roll was deceiving because we only got down to here. So, y'all know me. I can't do it unevenly like that. That drives me nuts. So, I guess we're going to buy another roll of Tyvek. But before we do that, I guess let's get a piece of J channel up there, because I don't need to go that high with the Tyvek. And let's get, I guess, the face here, because what I'm going to do is cut this back anyways, because I don't want it sticking out past and being super annoying. I want to, I'm just going to cut it before the J channel regardless. And that's how I'm going to do it on the other side too. So let's get a piece of J channel there and there real quick, and then we can get the first piece on and like see what it looks like. All right, so this is all the stuff we got for the siding. Again, same color as my house. This is actually called Natural Slate. Yeah, should be pretty awesome. I got 5 square here, I believe. I think there's 2 square per box. Yes, there's 24 pieces in there. I got 12 pieces in here and another 24 in that box. And hopefully that should be enough. Now, I didn't do any type of corners like these white corners. I'm actually gonna make a corner out of the J channel because, again, it's a shed and the white just sticks out. Like, I was gonna paint it. I really didn't care to vinyl side it, but whatever. And then these are the starter pieces that you need for the bottom of the shed itself, right? That holds the vinyl siding against the base. So let's get this over there and some J channel actually. See what she looks like. All right, so these, again, this is the starter piece for the vinyl siding. So this gets nailed on at the base, and then you click the vinyl siding up into it to start the first nailer. So I got this all prepped. All I have to do is obviously get some more Tyvek to cover the rest of this. So I'm gonna go get that stuff in a little bit. But this is what I did here. So I got the J channel on the right side, nice and flush with the actual shed. I got it all the way up the top, running up. Okay, so they actually meet right there up at the peak. You can't really see, but trust me, it looks good. And then we got to the starter piece right here. So the best way I figured about doing this to make sure it was straight was to take my seat clamps here and just stick this right up to the bottom and kind of have it at an angle, so the metal bracket to the seat clamp would be holding the starter piece right here flush with the underside of the 2x8s or whatever, 2x10s. I forget what those are. But anyways, you can kind of see that's how I did it, right? I did the same thing down there. Then I laid the piece on it, again, sitting right there on this bar here that's in the middle. And I just laid it across, stuck it to the wall, nailed it every other hole. So that should be 100% good to go. Now, I am going to run to the store first to get some Tyvek before we start throwing the vinyl siding on, and then I'm going to do like a time lapse of me just kind of getting this all done. And I got to build the corner somehow here with the J channel like I mentioned before. So, oh, and by the way, those scissors cut the J channel totally fine. So that works out for me. I might buy a pair of vinyl scissors while I'm at the store, but what I'm going to do is take this and I'm going to run it flush all the way up the back side right here. And then what I'm going to do is take the other piece of J channel and come to the face of this. So it'll be kind of sticking over the edge like so to come out flush with the back side. I think that will be the best way to do it. Then that way the whole thing's blue, and yeah, I made my own corner. I think that'll look good. So let me run to the store. Let's get some more Tyvek. Let's get this thing knocked out. not too shabby. We got this whole side complete, and I actually stopped. I didn't do anything else. Now, the reason I stopped, this is actually the next day. This has been bothering me all night. Let's back up. It looks real good up close. Can you guys see where the first box stopped and the second box started? Because I sure can, and when it was sunny as hell, my wife comes home and she's like, is that two different colors? Yep, that's it. I'm like, all right, well, it's not just me. I can totally tell the difference between those two colors, which is weird because they're both supposed to be natural slate. And yeah, I mean, again, that one square, that's the box I used first, and that went up to that point right there. And then the new box was that. So I guess you live and you learn. I should have used the entire full box to do this whole thing, because now that that new box is lighter, I have to pull off everything from that rung all the way down, recut them and replace them all to make it all the same light shade. So siding company is going to be hearing from me at some point, which is pretty shitty, but you know what? Let's eliminate any more issues. Let me go grab a piece of siding actually out of that other box we still have, because I know if I don't do this, something similar is going to happen. Let's just pull one out and we'll lay it up against the shed and we'll see. Just for shits. Like I said, I want to cover my ass, because if both the new boxes are the same lightness shade, right, then I think I'll live with it, and I'll just pull off the bottom stuff and just, I guess, throw it on the back side all the way at the bottom, and or at the top rather, and see, you know, just kind of hide it the best I can. But I'm really curious. All right, put it like this. Man, it's gonna be so hard to tell. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. All right, yeah, I think the two boxes are the same shade up top. I think the bottom half is the only one that's actually darker. That one single square. So I have 4 square that is all that light shade, and the darker stuff, that sucks. It is what it is, though. I guess, yeah, I mean, it's just shitty that I already cut it, you know what I mean? So I'm going to have to just take it, I guess, and either put it on the opposite side, because, like, at least I won't be looking at that. I should have started over there, damn it. I wouldn't have cared, because I wouldn't have to look at it every single day from my front steps. Damn it. Let me know what you guys would do. Should I take this off? Should I put it on that side? Or should I take this off and put it on the back? Or maybe just leave it? I know my wife's not going to allow that, but what do you think? It's going to bother me until I move it. So, guys, either way, we'll finish this at some point. You guys have a great rest of your day. Let me know in the comments below what you would do and how mad you'd be, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.